Now that you've retired from the railroad, how are you going to get your health insurance? Welcome everyone to another edition of the HIghball Advisors Railroad Retirement Whiteboard. My name's John McNamara of HIghball Advisors, and today we're going to talk about getting health insurance when you leave the railroad. All right, you know, a lot of railroaders come to me, they want to retire, but they're always concerned about how am I going to get health insurance? How's this all going to work? Right? It's a big concern, especially with skyrocketing healthcare costs. I completely understand that. So let's just go through kind of like a flow chart or a checklist, however you want to do it, of the way you want to be approaching retiring from the railroad and getting your health coverage. So first thing, it seems like the goal is we got to get to Medicare, right? Medicare starts at 65. So most railroaders are retiring before 65. Okay, so if you're over 65, then you're probably most likely going to be on Medicare. Obviously, there's other circumstances, but most likely you'll be on Medicare. All right, so the first thing we want to do is, are you eligible? So if you say yes, right, you could be, are you married now, right? So, because you could be eligible for Medicare, but however, if you're married, maybe your spouse is working, all right, in which case the spousal employee insurance might be better. So does the spouse work for a company that has 20 or more employees? That's kind of the number there for getting on that private health insurance, right? So yes, that's all yes. Consider the spousal health insurance from the company. So if it's a big company and they're working for it, consider that. That's going to be probably your best solution. All right, so think about that. But you know, most people you'll say no, right? So now we got to look at alternatives. All right, so you left the company. We got consider the health insurance marketplace, right? Or you could say, or I should say, you should first consider, does your employer have retiree health insurance? Start with that first, okay? Then if they do, then you want to compare that against what the marketplace is, all right? So if they don't have it, then you want to look at the health insurance marketplace for insurance until you can get to Medicare, right? We're all trying to get back to 65, all right, for those people who have to get onto Medicare at 65. All right, now by going on the health insurance marketplace, remember you're also eligible for that premium tax credit. So that health insurance in the marketplace gets subsidized based off of your income, family size, those type of things. So when you just see that rate, remember that it's going to get subsidized. So you want to take a look at that. So, and then the other thing with when you look at those plans is you want to compare the plans, see which one's going to work best for you. And the doctors, very, very important about the doctors. Make sure you have the right doctors. So you're always comparing the plans and the doctors. All right. So, and then there's another alternative also is Cobra. I'm sure you heard of that. So you can get 18 months of coverage, but you got to pay the full freight plus 2%. So whatever the employer was kicking on health insurance, you've got to pick up that, plus what you were kicking in, plus 2%. So that will get you covered. Really, that might be good for pre-existing conditions. You know, if there's a big health situation in the family and you want to stay on the doctors and the treatment and all that, then Cobra would probably be the way to go. All right, so there's a lot of other things to consider. You know, maybe you're a veteran, then you have VA, all these other things. Maybe you can get Medicare before 65 if you have certain illnesses. So there's a lot. This is just kind of a thumbnail look at getting health insurance before Medicare. All right, so I hope you found this video helpful. Reach out to me if you want to go through some of this process, especially as you at or near retirement. That all goes into the boarding for railroad retirement process that I do for railroaders who are at or near railroad retirement. All right, click on the notification bell to get the latest video. Please subscribe to the channel. It's growing great. I do appreciate that. And until next time, everyone, please stay safe, stay on track, and take care. So long, everybody. Bye.